Lala deleted this YouTube video of trying lingerie for J-Cinco brother DDG.
Let me make a cute baby.
Did you crack Lala?
Guys, let's just take a moment of silence for J-Cinco. I say what's good, YouTube? I say what's good, YouTube? I say what's good, YouTube? It's your boy 3 Stacks. Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy 3 Stacks. What's good, YouTube? It's time to react. But I remember in the last DDG-Cinco video, we was talking about how DDG used to have Lala. Now J-Cinco cuffed Lala. And I just think what we really about to get into is really gonna show like the history of Lala Baptiste. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
J-Cinco's beef is the mid-off of the century, but nobody talking about the true tragedy of it all.
DDG, did you crack Lala?
In this room, besides Cinco, have you kissed anybody?
Lala done Lil TJ after Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose dated Daryl or DDG, and Lala came right in behind and said, "Come on, get this."
Did I hit your hoe or something? Like, you gotta let me know, like, exactly why you hate me.
We talking about the humiliation of Lala Baptiste on today's Foreign Friday.
It's a foreign man in a foreign land.
The boys are unfortunately fighting, and the casualties are, you guessed it, women.
This young man crosses the line, okay? And he posts some shit that I ain't with. I'm gonna say one more thing and I'm gonna leave it alone.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
He refers to his friend, J-Cinco, as young man. Given that DDG is almost 30, so therefore he is senior to J. But he's more importantly trying to establish something else. He's trying to establish like a hierarchy. And then he goes on to forbid said young man from saying something that he doesn't like, or else. You got the Future clip.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Future and Young Thug who is just gone total now, where he says that she belongs to the streets, which alludes to DDG's friend and J-Cinco's current partner, Lala Baptiste. The beef between DDG and Cinco has resulted in Lala being the biggest casualty of war.
She belongs to the streets.
I have no ill intent. My heart is pure. I never lose. I don't start anything.
Notice the man dodging accountability like the Matrix. Talking about he never started nothing and he never loses nothing. That his heart is pure. At this point, I don't know if he convincing the audience or himself, but he got the same level of emotional intelligence as my son, and he is one.
Plain and simple. Niggas start with me, I keep it going, and I finish it. I'm not checking this story. I've been blocked him.
Grown man, by the way.
He gonna try his best. Look, and I'm letting you know right now, Cinco, you post some that's below the belt.
This brings us to J-Cinco. A lot of y'all are asking who J-Cinco is. J-Cinco is the Robin to DDG's Batman. And in keeping with that analogy, this is J-Cinco's Nightwing arc.
It was something so small, gang. The last couple messages in our group chat, gang, the nigga said, "Fuck you," and it's "fuck you for life." After we fight, it's no, we not homies no more. We not this. So it's like, bro, why do you keep making it seem like it's something we could just come back from? Like, you can't just talk to a nigga stupid crazy and expect a nigga to just be like, "Oh, it's cool. Like, we can come back from that." That's like your girl cheating on you various times, and you like, "Yeah, f it, we keep getting back together." Like, nah.
It's so homoerotic. He literally compares him and DDG's beef to a girl cheating on him and coming back. Oh, God. But it should be of no surprise how dispensable these streamer friendships are, because no community under capitalism, say it with me. And much like I said in regards to Cardi versus Nicki, war is good for business. And there's a financial incentive to beef. And if there's a line to be crossed, DDG is an habitual line stepper. DDG has a few words after finding Reggie dad had passed.
But this was the bad time to say what he said, because I'm doing what, you know, his dad never did for him. And he said something, he was like, "Where your such and such is at?" And And I'm like, damn, that's a good ass question. I wish I could ask your daddy the same shit.
The way that man is smiling, this is DDG using Reggie's dead father as fodder in their beef, which I'm bringing up again. Not only like to showcase the fact that he's a yamhead for doing this, but also because J-Cinco's beef with DDG is also intertwined with Reggie's beef with DDG. He beefing with everybody. But how low DDG will go for content really knows no bounds when you consider the fact that he used his own brother's untimely death as an opportunity to shout out his own YouTube. DDG facing backlash over wearing sweater promoting his YouTube while attending Crime Stoppers press conference for his brother that was killed.
My brother didn't deserve.
Dog, and this, like, people who do stuff like this, I can't take them serious. Like, if they, bro, DDG is it's fueled by strictly money, power, and fame, bro. If you want me to be completely real, if he lose any of those things, he's gonna lose himself. I promise y'all. If DDG ever somehow, some way fell off, he's going to go down a downward spiral. Like, he can never just have his bread. He never feel like he can settle down. He always has to be the center of attention. If you see the type of people he be hanging around, all of them are under his thumb. So if he were to ever do anything, or they were to go up, he's going right up with them because he can't stand anybody having the spotlight over him. I'm just saying.
This at all. My brother was a loving person. He never hurt anybody. This whole situation seems fake.
Using this as an opportunity to brandish a YouTube channel, nothing seems to be off limits for him when it comes to content.
This is a passing, bro. When you go to stuff like this, you wear suits, gang, but you wearing a hoodie that has your YouTube on it. Really?
Yeah, he will lord a line for J-Cinco that if he crosses, he will go nuclear over. And before the DDG defenders claim that he's grown since then, this just happened last night. The infinitely more talented Halle Bailey debuted her album, and in rare form, DDG finds another way to make it about him. DDG writes a song to Halle titled 17 More Years. Sorry. This man pleading with the girl to drop the case in song set to a beat.
Oh, I got love for you still. Said you want me gone, is that really how you feel? Might as well get along, we got 17 more years.
Why is there this big jar Vaseline on the table? Oh God. What's going on, blood? I don't understand how anybody could be this cringe. Imagine you dropping your debut album. This girl been working on this album from time. She been singing with Chloe from YouTube days, right? Imagine you dropping your debut album and your deadbeat BD could drop a song and a music video reminding you and the world that y'all are inextricably linked for at least 17 more years due to the fact that y'all share a child together by what? Pontiac folks gas up his foolishness. How? They're bringing irrevocable generational L's, communal L's.
What? Is this looking good? I don't know. I could be tripping, bro. It look, you don't sound bad to me.
Ah, Lord. All of this is much needed context for understanding DDG. But as a lot of y'all are asking, who is J-Cinco? J-Cinco kicked this girl out his stream after she said she was asexual.
Jordan, what about you?
1, 2.
I'm asexual.
Wait, huh?
What's that?
That's where you don't like, you're not sexually attracted to nothing.
Period.
Wait, so you don't have a
Hold on.
female or male?
Hold on.
So you be single for the rest of your life?
Hold on.
I'm talking about living.
Yeah.
Your weight? Your weight?
Hey, Jordan.
What's up?
Jordan. Can I go ahead and show you, let me just show you where the door is. I appreciate you, though. Thank you for coming, man. For real, like, don't ever do that to me. I appreciate you, for real.
Yeah, this.
Oh, he's dead serious. Bro, I thought it was like gonna be a joke, like, nah, you gotta get out. He was dead serious. I mean, yeah, she did have to slide, but not right in that moment though. Like, dang, that was kind of disrespectful. I'm just saying.
This nigga just escorted a gal out of the premises because she being asexual means that she's not an opportunity for sex. Therefore, the only reason that she was there is because she was an opportunity for sex. Right. Not the ace representation that we need. This is J-Cinco's content. He stylizes himself as a shark, which is a man who is attractive enough to get access to whatever gal he wants. And his content strategy alongside his freaked out friend, DDG-Frost, who y'all allowed to rebrand right in front of our faces. The content that they do is basically girl content, where the focus and the fulcrum of what's funny, what's entertaining is the girls in the video. And whether that's the legion of little boys who are fans of this type of content to live vicariously through J-Cinco in getting, by the way, the idea of getting gals is already an issue. The objectification is already baked in. Getting gals, obtaining, appropriating gals, you can't do that. But the boys live vicariously through J-Cinco getting girls. The next strategy is humiliating them, which is what you see here.
Let me just show you where the door is. I appreciate you, but thank you for coming. Like, don't ever do that to me. I appreciate you, bro.
And this isn't new. They used to have pickup artist books. They used to have that back in the day. This is basically ours. You know, this is our generation's pickup artistry books. Boys and people who are conditioned, socialized to see women as flowers to be picked, they're going to consume content like this because they're trying to figure out how best to interact. And instead of these niggas coming on here and saying, treat them like human beings, because that's what they are, you have them dehumanizing them. These boys will then replicate the behavior that they see monkey do. That's what J-Cinco is contributing to, alongside DDG-Frost. Speaking of DDG-Frost, it's funny that he's here because J-Cinco would go on to date DDG-Frost's sister Brooklyn. And I put date in air quotes for this very specific reason. Old video resurfaces of Brooklyn Frost calling out J-Cinco for lying about his age when he met her. She was 16 and he was turning 20.
I didn't know what I was getting into. He didn't know what he was getting into. Now, from the jump, Justin lied about his age. Justin is not 18, he's 20. He's 19 right now, about to turn 20 in a couple weeks. Yeah. Me and my mom found that out while we was going to Cancun for Mike's birthday from his passport.
Brooklyn, who was 16.
Oh my gosh. Is J-Cinco one of them? Oh man, God, no, man. Bro, he a shark. Shoot, you know what, sharks, they one of the biggest I'm just
can't date a man who's about to turn 20. She can only be preyed upon a man that is about to turn 20. If this isn't sick enough, think about the fact that DDG is this gal's brother. This dude right here, who is friends with J-Cinco, is her brother. He brought J-Cinco around his little sister, after which J-Cinco would go on to date her. So essentially, DDG facilitated the grooming of his own little sister for his friend. This wouldn't be much of a surprise when you see DDG's content. This is DDG-Frost. They are in a target of which we are boycotting into submission. And what do you think DDG is going to do? Let's see.
I'm not gonna lie, you look good. Like, I'm you right now.
Notice that this is also Ekane. DDG is right now harassing of the sexual variety a random target employee that is underage.
With your mom? Oh, I'm so sorry. But can I get your number and shit? We can get some food? No? Like get some food and like vibe out and shit? No, you're not. Like, but you look good as right now though. No? All right, then.
Bro, how much you just said?
She ain't even answering. Who?
One that with the red hair?
For her number?
Nah, you said more than that. You look so good, I'll f you right now. But
bro, we streaming, bro. I'm saying, bro. Like I'm saying.
Oh wait.
Like I'm saying though, bro. Like
it's just a prank.
Shit, we just prank. Like
wait, you can't be pranking with people like that. That's disrespectful.
But I'm saying if she would have said
take that shit.
Then that's cool. She would have said that. I would have respected her.
Mom.
I feel that.
Oh, that's your brother? Your sister?
Bro, that's so weak. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like. It's not up to you to say it's a prank and you shouldn't take it that way because you not the person feeling that. Like, you not the person that got pranked. Like, that don't actually bothers me. And I ain't gonna lie, every time I hear EK talk, like, she don't be talking about nothing, like, for real. Like, just keep the drama, all that stuff. Keep it on yourself. Keep it on yourself. You feel me? Like, keep it on yourself.
I feel that. I respect that. You feel me?
The women in Deshay's content are mere mechanisms for entertainment. The fact that like he's making this gal uncomfortable, that's the whole bit. And the fact that you got a cane in there adds a whole nother dynamic, because a man looks more safe when a woman is around him, even though they don't even know that that woman is a cane. Take all this into account when you think of the fact that DDG, Deshay, and Cinco are all making the same genre of content, which is gal content. But all of that became a bit strained once Cinco started dating Lala Baptiste. Because all Cinco has ever done for entertainment was get gal. So if that's your whole online persona, how do you entertain your audience when you're like in a public relationship with another creator? That's how you get situations like this happening. The morning after Cinco asks Lala Baptiste to be his girlfriend, he's at the gym and questions why a girl is trying to impress him by stretching. He says the devil is already trying to test him.
Showing up, man. Why she trying to go my way, bro? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Come on, dog.
Are we serious? Like, not only did you say it, and not only are you just getting a relationship and you're saying that you're being tempted, but you're recording the girl stretching. Yeah, you're embarrassing her, bro.
Come on, bro. It's like you know I just you like it's like the devil know. Like come on, man. I don't want that. The devil, you can't tempt me, man. I don't want that, gang. On C-Series, man. I'm a loving man. I'm a like come on, what is you wrong, bro?
And you went like you went back for seconds, but you don't want it, man. Watch out.
Come on, man. You been sitting like that for 10 minutes. I don't know what the hell except.
Shady.
Bro, do you know how absolutely wild it is? A random gal is inside the gym doing something that people do inside the gym, which is stretch, and you put a camera on the gal and craft a narrative basically saying that she is trying to tempt you, filming a complete stranger minding her business. I don't know if he genuinely believes this, but he is framing it in a way that a gal can't exist without not doing things for him. Her stretching, literally trying to maintain her body in a place dedicated to maintaining your body, is for him. It's not to help her and to make sure that she is limber, but to entice him. DDG instantly got mad when Cinco said this.
Cause I don't got no content to do in that house. All the niggas relying on hoes. I ain't got no content doing that.
This nigga as tall as his chair.
Ain't this nigga whole identity being a shark? Ain't that his whole identity? His whole identity is a shark. Just say you're married, nigga. That's all you gotta say.
He's right to an extent. Cinco's whole brand is his ability to get proximity to women. So now he has to forge a path that is parallel to Daryl, to Dub, and to Deshay, and the rest of them man, as he can't participate in that brand of content. This is why he can't be in the content house that they have, which is this like attempt of DDG to make a Kai Cenat style AMP content group. Cinco not being a part of the content house was an obvious elephant in the room due to how much of an integral part he has played in DDG's universe. So you had fun.
Hold on. Buffer.
Why is he not going to be in the house with niggas that he already came up with? DDG explains the Cinco beef and how it all started during Kai Cenat's Mafia-thon 3.
It started at Mafia-thon 3, right? So I already told y'all, prior to me going on there, I had a 30-minute conversation with Reggie, right? And I told him, I'm like, I called Kai before I even put up. I'm like, nigga, I ain't trying to go in there and mediate with no nigga on live, because the nigga say some crazy shit, then, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit there, I'm not gonna let a nigga play with me. So I'm like, I'd rather have a conversation with the nigga. We can talk off the camera, but I'm not finna just straight up just get on no internet shit with the nigga. And you know what I'm saying? We saying some mean shit to each other.
This is all performative, by the way. This idea that DDG was gonna, strike this man out or something like that if he said anything wild is absolutely not true. Okay, I think it's
Reggie's.
It's the same dude. Hold on.
Said one line that I didn't catch.
Nigga man, cause he can't see his what? He can't see the shit that be shining in the sky.
That's his son. But the thing is, like, gang, you said, bro, real rap. Everybody in the room heard that bar and understood it. And even though you heard it after the fact, you still not gonna do Nathan. Like, gang, you really think you hard? Hell no. Come on, man.
Think about it. I'm like, if I would have caught it, I probably would have said something or at least stopped the segment and shit like that. And plus, the shit that he said is not true. What pissed me off, everybody in my group chat talking about some, why you ain't fight him? All this to get in a rap battle? I'm like, what y'all want me to do, bro? Y'all want me to come in here and box on a 21-year-old in front of all these nice establishments? I'm not. Oh, God. So then when we got on the stream, it was like, everything was cool. Now, Reggie said one line that I didn't catch. I didn't catch the line. And I'm like, if I would have caught it, I probably would have said something or at least stopped the segment and shit like that. But I'm like, you know what? It's too late. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go back upstairs and be like, hey, why you say that? What pissed me off is in our group chat, I read it, right? I'm thinking the stream going amazing. Y'all seen?
I just realized that this nigga is wearing a shirt saying that he's the program. Not he ain't even the odd break.
Everybody in my group chat talk about some, why you ain't fight him? Why you ain't do this? All this to get in a rap battle? So I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Mind you, I'm talking to everybody though. Everybody though. Nigga, I do a group FaceTime. You know how you can group FaceTime a whole group? And I'm like, man, what the fuck do y'all want me to do? Mind you, I'm talking to everybody, bro. Cinco was not singled out whatsoever. I'm like, what y'all want me to do, bro? Y'all want me to come in here and box on a 20-year-old, 21-year-old in front of all these nice establishments and look ghetto so you can say, the Capaholics be standing on shit? Nigga, I can't fight nobody. Y'all know why. I'm not finna sit here and get on the internet and box no 21-year-old. And then, nigga, it's a lose-lose if I was to do some shit like that. Then I'm a bully. And this and that. And then a nigga like Cinco ain't gonna defend me. Y'all niggas ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I'm online, nigga. I do the group FaceTime. Everybody answer that bitch but Cinco. And then he said some shit. This is what he said. Let me show you the screenshot.
J-Cinco said, I would have said F Reggie dead died for niggas to be rap battling face to face 4 months later on Mafia Thorn 3.
Bro, you doing push-ups, nigga, this and that. This nigga's a fake. He's a fraud.
This is how the beef started. I really want to focus on Lala because much like the Mandem would have made women the focal point of their content if they were doing girl content, Lala has become the main part of their beef. She was friends with DDG and ultimately DDG introduced to the sing.
Friends? She was friends with DDG? Y'all know what I showed y'all that last video. I ain't look like no friend.
Who is now dating Lala. But the way that the standums and the parasocial fans interact, the beef brought out some deep cuts that exacerbated the conflict even more. Lala deleted this YouTube video of trying lingerie for J-Cinco brother DDG. I don't understand how this is content, to be honest. And there ain't no way you would get me to defend DDG in 4K. However, the discussion of whether DDG and Lala was more than just friends mostly impact Lala just by the virtue of how these dynamics work out. For DDG, it's a notch on his belt. It's a epilot of masculinity because of the way that we encourage and socialize men to aggregate as many women as possible. For Lala, it's a ding to her reputation, it's a ding to womanhood and femininity, it's a body, whatever the hell that means. This is low-key sad. Imagine your homies clowning you because your girl is the industry. This started like a whole campaign, and I want that to sink in for a second. These two boys beefing, right? DDG and J-Cinco start beefing. So ultimately, a campaign, a slut-shaming campaign is dropped onto Lala's lap, saying that the girl is industry. That's another way, is a dog whistle of trying to say that the girl is community. Why is she in it? Simply because of her proximity to both men.
I know Lala is in this room besides Cinco. Have you kissed anybody?
This is a clip from Clockboy Max's dating show where they put Lala on the spot. Of course, you got DDG inside the room. J-Cinco was inside the room. And Clockboy Max is asking her in front of everyone, including the live audience, if she has kissed anybody else except for her current partner. These are adults.
Hi, Cinco. Have you kissed anybody?
DDG, did you crack? Did you crack Lala? You know you gotta answer it, like, truthfully, right?
Crack. It's all in the verbiage. The verbiage just tells you exactly what it's all about.
It's like, I literally was touching on this. Like, there's no way that you can possibly wife somebody of her caliber that's already been around the streaming world and already been around, and expect there to be no backlash. And especially for the two dudes to be beefing, or two dudes who have probably had the same access to her. Maybe J-Cinco had a little bit more because that's his girl, but DDG got more access for less requirement. You feel me? So it was like, I told y'all, that's why I titled my last video, DDG and J-Cinco beefing over Lala. Because real rap, she's low-key in the middle of this. And it's hard for J-Cinco, though he may be, ooh, I'm a shark, I'm Mr. Women, I get them all. There's gonna be a type of insecurity knowing that the girl that you with right now is messing with one of your homeboys. And if he said that that's not the case, then he lying.
There's this violence that's associated with sex. If you listen to most rap songs, the way that men are often describing sexual encounters, it's not pleasurable. It's definitely not romantic, but it's not even pleasurable. It's a violence being done onto someone. That's how you get lexicon like crack. Yeah, hit, bang. The jargon that they come up with bleeds into the social consciousness of the cultural zeitgeist. And what ends up happening is those words take on acts. The way that DDG is just reveling in like this plausible deniability of him just not even answering the question from Black Boy is telling.
Did you crack Lala? You know you gotta answer it, like, truthfully, right?
This is Ruby Rose and Ben the Dawn. Ruby Rose, unfortunately, abused as well as pimped into OnlyFans by DDG. This is her making reference to Lala.
Because I know not every sign is the same, but I had a Taurus who's my best friend, and she just be fucking all my exes and stuff. Are you what like that? Oh, are you like that?
Shots fired. We all know who Ruby's ex-best friend is.
This is my friend. You might know her. Big Rubio.
Ruby said her best friend was a Taurus.
I had a Taurus who's my best friend.
And after further research, Lala is a Taurus.
All of this is coming out in reference to these man them beefing. All of this is being foughted against J-Cinco because Lala is perceived to be J-Cinco's property now. And the dig is at J-Cinco's masculinity and his manhood because he's saying, your gal is industry. Who's the real casualty of this? The fact that even people think that that is a way to get at J-Cinco just shows that they don't necessarily care about the misogyny or the sexism or how the person who is being called industry or being called community, how they feel, because the man in this situation is being seen as the only one who harm could be rendered to. It's almost like drapetomania, where slaves ran away their slave masters, and then the slave masters saw that as injury to themselves, as opposed from the slaves finding freedom. They didn't see the slave's subjugation as penalty to the slave. They saw the slave's freedom as an affront to the slave master. Same here. Lala, who better? I bet Gunner or TJ?
Donated $1. Lala, who better? I bet Gunner or TJ.
Okay,
Yo. And you still cuffed her. This low-key sad. Like, cause now J-Cinco, all this trolling, all of the stuff that was only for her, gang, it's coming for you too.
I'm leaving.
As you can see, that's what a person donated to the stream that Lala is on. This person right here said they donated $1. It said, Lala, who's better? I bet Gunner or TJ. They doing that in front of Lala and J-Cinco. And they're basically doing that to shame J-Cinco. Lala's whole dating history is now being put on full display due to DDG and Cinco's beef.
Like, please, leave me alone.
And the edit is so painfully poignant because you have Lala saying, please leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
But the focus is on this nigga. She's uncomfortable. That's just small potatoes. The focus is really on the emasculation of J-Cinco. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. DDG's squad member donated $1. Damn, y'all got good eyes. And this was before the beef. I believe. DDG's people literally paying money to J-Cinco's stream so they could humiliate J-Cinco. And a byproduct of that, not the intention, but the byproduct of that is Lala. 4 years ago, when Lala told DDG she wanted to have a baby with him.
I just feel like
Excuse me?
we would make a cute baby.
So you want to have a baby with me?
Yeah, like in the near future.
So you want to have a baby with me?
Should have knew she was a pass around. So this is Gunna referring, of course, to Lala Baptiste, calling her a pass around, or just bashing her womanhood. You have niggas like Cockademics doing the same thing.
Lala done fucked Lil TJ after Ruby Rose fucked him. Ruby Rose dated Daryl or DDG, and Lala came right in behind and said, "Come on, get this pussy. This is proof. I'm begging you. I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico."
Bro. I couldn't live with myself if this was my content strategy, bro. They out here examining photos, claiming that DDG is being manipulated out of the photos. And it's all an attack upon Lala. Lala is used as weapon fodder in a beef that had to do nothing with her. Almighty J hold his laugh while asking industry wife if she remembers her BC.
Like a big body count, so I don't care.
But you expect, you be telling your body count to niggas you be with?
Not to niggas I be, like, if I'm in a serious relationship, yeah, I'm gonna probably talk about it.
You remember your body count?
Yes, I do. I'm sure you don't.
I do.
Oh, you do? Oh,
I'm just asking, do you remember your body count?
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
Lala's
Bruh. Guys, let's just take a moment of silence for J-Cinco.
dating history is now being put on full display through the DDG and Cinco's beef. It's almost like when countries go to war. When one country bombs another, the casualties are rarely the leaders. It's the people in those countries. So in this context, the people are almost like property, which is, of course, paternalism. But paternalism is a reflection of gender roles, and that's what we find in the patriarchy. So regardless of DDG and Lala's engagement, even if she didn't do the things that people are trying to say that she's doing, by mere proximity to him, as a woman, you are deemed to be in possession, like basketball, by said man. So J-Cinco and Lala Baptiste being together means that any conflict where DDG and Cinco are parties warring with one another, Lala is bound to be getting caught in the crossfire. These niggas don't love women. They don't like women. They don't love women. Men will gain proximity to gain the acclaim and approval of other men. They simply just want to be able to brandish women, much like a chain, much like cars, much like clothes. And that's where you will have men also weaponizing men's proximity to women against men themselves. Right. Like this right here. DDG goes off on Myron Gaines and his girlfriend. When DDG and Myron from Fresh and Fit were beefing, the way that DDG was able to clap at Myron was dissing Myron's girl.
Disrespect women? You gotta at least have a bad bitch. I wouldn't touch your hoe, I'm gonna be honest with you. And minimum gotta have a bad bitch, bro. Your whole 4 on a fine ass Saturday.
Due to all of this playing out online, the beef becomes an amalgamation between the fake and the real narratives that get gobbed onto one another. You will have clips that are taken out of context that live in this postmodern reality where they take on a whole new context that you then need to respond to due to your parasocial fans. So that's how you get clips like this.
Is this something deeper? Like what is it? Did I hit your hoe or something? Like, you gotta let me know, like, exactly why you hate me. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. But I feel like if we have a conversation and we honestly figure it out together, then we can grow to like each other. You feel me? Because I'm trying to, if I hit your hoe, then I literally be, a blocker right here and there.
This clip wasn't even directed at J-Cinco. The clip was taken out of context and it was given new meaning. So they were able to apply this to J-Cinco. I think DDG was actually talking to a fan here, which also was weird because why are you talking to your fans like this? And this too.
Because he don't care. He loves power. He loves fame. He loves manipulation. He does anything for views. I ain't gonna say that.
J-Cinco cried on Lala's shoulder when he found out DDG cracked.
Nothing to do with this. If anything, nigga, she's the one holding me while I was sitting there crying, making my decision, nigga. That was the person that was holding me tight, telling me, man, you could cry. Like, you could cry, it's okay. Like, you could cry. Like, you could cry, it's okay. Like, you could cry, like, it's all right. You feel me? You don't know where you're going, like, it's all right. You feel me? If anything, she told me, like, I mean, shit, if you just want to be in that crib, you just got to just learn how to be around them. You got to learn who to trust and who not trust. And I told her, babe, I can't do that. Like, I can't be fake to no nigga that's not in me, babe. Like,
but what are you crying for? How did I make you cry, bro? I'm sorry.
Emasculation is the currency inside these beefs, especially between like him and other men. But all of this contextualized under this idea that this happened in response to DDG is all a farce. It's not the context of the conversation. It's a postmodern chaos at this point. You then have like
people just do anything for views, bro. People like, bro, I could literally stub my toe right now, and they be like, 3 Stack stubbed his toe because his girlfriend got caught cheating and he was so sad he tried to run away. Like, people just say anything, gang.
AI that's exacerbating it because at this point you really don't know what's real. So you won't even have to like take a clip out of context. You can make a clip. So you're basically gonna be living in a post-truth era where you can't tell the veracity of anything. So you believe nothing. It's all Cartesian doubt. So you're in this perpetual state of lack of empathy for anything because you don't think that anything ever happens, or you just can't verify if anything ever happens. So you try to save and ration your emotion. You ration your emotions so that you don't give emotion to something that you don't know is real. And that's the boy who cried wolf. What happens when something actually does happen and that person doesn't get any of the assistance or the empathy that they probably should?
Build a website.
Man, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was crazy. Like, in this video, it just shows you, like, it really just shows you how far gone a lot of people are again. Like DDG, J-Cinco, Lala, they all in the same boat. Like, they all, like, are succumbed to fame, really. If you want to be real, like, it's a lot of stuff going on. And it's like, Lala, her past decisions are now coming to hurt Cinco, gang. Her past decision is starting to come hurt Cinco because it's like, you was being a little bop. You was being a little bopsquito back in the day. And now that you with a dude who also got a little bit of fame, all of it's coming back to get you. And it's J-Cinco, he just got to either sit there and take it or he got to break up with her. But he already knew this stuff. So it's on him. But thank y'all for sitting here and watching me, bro. It's your boy 3 Stacks. You know I keep it 3,000. Like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all, man. And on to the next one. Peace.
I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the way. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in